The lack of singing and dancing, like the typical Bollywood style, do you think that the Indian audience will accept this? What do you think of it?
I don't know. I hope they do because it is so. It is different. Not that we don't make films without singing and dancing. We make lots of films without singing and dancing. I think the ones that get seen in the Western world normally are with singing and dancing, so everyone thinks we don't do that. But whenever we have tried to do a film which is a little serious, like I did a film, Chak De India. It had no singing and dancing. It was about a girls' team playing field hockey. And people accepted that in a big way. So I'm hoping, because of the content of the film, Karan's emotional grip on the audience, the songs are there, but because the character's got Asperger's, you can't dance, it'll look wrong. It'll look like we're demeaning the disorder. So I hope people like it because it's still a love story and it says something nice. So far from India, the reports are that it's being loved. So let's see. Hopefully people like it.
And Dieter Koslik said yesterday he considered the film as the most political film of the festival. Would you share this opinion?
Who said this?
Dieter Koslik, like the festival director?
I don't know, yeah. I'm getting this feedback here. But when we made the film, we thought of it as a more universal, simple truth. That the world has become very paranoid of each other. We are scared of each other. We are grouping each other by actions of few. So you do something bad, I start believing your whole group is bad, which is wrong, you know. So I think the time has come that of course there are a lot of seminars and conventions and political meetings to sort out the issue between the Western world and the Eastern or the Islamic world. But I think what we should do, the normal people who are not parts of those seminars and those conventions, they should just lead a good life and explain our religion to the other person so there's no misunderstanding. So we wanted to do the film at a very simple level, that this is all there is to it. There is nothing more than that. Of course, when you start telling a story, you want it to be larger than life, so the American president comes in and you have a character who's going on a journey, it's a road film. And if you see it from the other point of view, what Mr. Dieter says, then yeah, it is a political film because we are talking about Islam in the Western world, and one needs to address that. Though I think we haven't addressed it politically, we have addressed it on a humane level, on a humanitarian level.
Okay, and so, but you're a Muslim too, and you're married to a Hindu woman as well. How much of you is in the character in the film?
I've never let my personal beliefs lead me to do a film. I do a film because somebody else believes in that film and believes I can essay that character. So I don't know how much of me is in that film, but as a person, it helped me because I'm Muslim, so I could do a lot of Muslim bits in the film very well, I think. Like when you talk about a Hindu-Muslim wedding, India doesn't have an issue like that. You know, people feel it's maybe the country is not, or it's the old fashioned way of thinking. I'm married to a Hindu girl and we never had any issues, and there are lots and lots of marriages like that which are inter-religion. Having said that, the goodness that the character portrays is something, I won't say I'm as good as that, I'm not that good person, but I do believe, like every normal person thinking, that we need to be basically nice. We need to lead a life which is simple, straightforward, without anger and aggression. So that much is me. You know, a lot of things in that film. As a person, yes, I believe in no anger, no aggression, explaining things, sorting things out, being friendly, smiling, and loving everyone. So I think like that. I'm sure you think like that. So that part of me is, of course, in the character of Rizwan Khan.
And you went to New York to promote this film. Can you tell us what happened then?
Just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very nice. We went and rang the bell at NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange. So we went there, we pressed the bell, and it was with Kajol and me. We went down there, and it was very cold, like it is here in Germany. So it was great fun.
But I mean, at the airport?
Oh no, that was 2 years back, 1.5 years back.
2 years back,
Yeah.
okay.
That time I was just going for some personal work.
Ah, so, okay.
Yeah. But it wasn't a big deal. I don't know, at every immigration they ask you questions, and of course they asked me there. It took a little long than normally it does, and I called up the Indian consulate. I'm like, 2 hours, I'm being questioned. There were a lot of Asians who knew me, but I think it's a part of the process, That is the whole thing, that I've never taken it aggressively. or humiliatingly. That, it's okay. I'm coming to your country, you have rules, I don't know which side you guys drive, left or the right. I can't drive on the opposite side. I have to, if I'm coming to this country and I'm driving, I need to drive it which side you want to, your country allows to drive. So that is the essence. See, we are becoming, when a country has, all countries have started to think it's better to be safe than sorry. And there's nothing wrong in thinking that. So you got to check people. I was all right, but I think it just became a huge thing because I guess back home, all the Indians love me a lot. So it became a huge, huge issue.
Do you think 9/11 changed the situation in India as well? Like
I think 9/11, we have a line in the film that the world order was described by BC and AD. And the new third order has come, pre-9/11, post-9/11. I think it's changed for the better and for worse. Better because, this kind of a danger which is coming from the outside and nobody is free from it is bringing us all closer. We are finding that we can't just keep saying, oh, it happened there, it's not going to affect me. It's going to affect all of us. So it's bringing nations together. The bad part of it is that absolutely innocent people who have nothing to do with any kind of aggression, innocent people lose lives in this. And I just hope that the world order sees some kind of solution and decides that, we all have to be together to secure ourselves against people from whichever part of the world they are, to give us the safety for little children, for mothers. So I think in India also, the safety measures have increased. They have all over the world. But yes, there is a worry, there is a fear in minds of everyone because we also had a big a case in Mumbai, 26/11, and a lot of people died, and it was very sad. It changed the whole face of Mumbai, and it's changed all of us. We are scared, and we are worried, and we just don't want, and sometimes we are aggressive to a neighboring nation because the people came from there. So, everybody's become very, how do you say, tense. And we need to not be tense in life. I mean, there are other tensions in life that we have.
One last question. You're playing an autistic man in this film. How difficult was it for you? How did you prepare yourself for this role?
It was difficult because it has very set parameters. You can't go away from them. So when you play a different other character, you can take a little bit of liberty. In this, I could not leave the parameters of autism or Asperger's. Since childhood, when I was younger, I have worked with a lot of autistic children. So I'm very intrigued by the mind. I really love how a different mind thinks differently from you and I, a neuroatypical mind. So I was always interested in it. I read a lot of books. I watched a lot of films. I saw Rain Man again. I saw Snowcake again. I saw another 2-3 films. There's a beautiful documentary called Autism, the musical, with little children doing a musical play while they're autistic. So really wonderful books and stuff I read. Then I got hold of 2 kids, and spent time with them. They both have Asperger's. So I took a little bit from him, a little bit from a documentary, a little bit from some reading, and then my director and writer have also prepared a lot of things. So I kind of brought them all together, but I didn't know whether it will work or not, because it's organic. I don't know if it's working, if it's not working. We've never done something like this. So it was very challenging and very interesting, because here you are doing something and you don't know whether it's going to work, whether people will understand. Am I doing it properly? So it was very exciting actually to prepare for it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.